What's up, shit? My name is Logan, aka Spiderhands, and welcome to an SB Reviews, where today we're checking out an artist named Liz Fradkin from the album The Liz Fradkin News, titled System Crash. And so we're just going to switch over to here and check it out and see or hear what we think. Got an interesting sort of wood. Whoa, what's happening here, dude? That's very pretty, isn't it? It's very gorgeous, wholesome sort of tone to this. Or was that like a flute or something like that? There's some sort of synth pads or something like in the background. Some pan flutes. What is this? What's happening? I don't know what to think about this.
Someday in a dim twilight, find an old flashlight, get new eyesight someday.
Oh, this is very fresh
someday,
sounding.
when the time is right, claim an old birthright, not use hindsight someday. Sometimes
This is kind of progressive, isn't it?
gotta make a change, things move too slow. System crash.
What is this? This is awesome, man. This is fun. Wow, this is some crazy stuff, man. There's been a lot of love put into this.
Back then, when we gained some ground, conscience could be found. We were outward bound back then.
Oh, that drum kit is... Have I got these headphones around backwards, dude? No? Oh, that's another crash. Ooh, that is heavily limited on the master. Ooh, that is a dope guitar tone, dude. The drum is thumping, dude. Why does this remind me of Electric Light Orchestra? Ooh, what's happening? I think this is a wholesome track, man. This is a really solid effort from Liz Fradkin. I really hope I'm saying that correctly, yeah. Someday when we walk across the surface gloss of a godlike awesome way. Someday in a future time, others won't prosper from their crime. System crash. They stole everything, now we got no cash. System stole everything and we got no cash. Large dreams died, they were bought wholesale. Lost control. Beat us to the punch, found an old loophole. Someday, if it's not too late, gotta find a way to a system update. What is this song about? Is this about, like, technology and like the risks associated with it?
Like, I'm seeing rehearsals for retirement and obsolete. Is it like a reference to people getting older and like struggling with dealing like with the change involved with that? I mean, like, as in like, as technology changes and like, you know, like how there were jobs that used to exist and then like machines came around and took those jobs. I'm wondering if that's like kind of like what a lot of this is referring to. It's a very interesting progressive effort by Liz Fradkin. I loved the effort put in by all the different instrumentalists. The only thing for me as a reviewer and also someone who studied audio engineering and has a little bit of a background in it, I would just, if I had access to the mixing and mastering, like the final bounce, I would want to just double check the amount of limiting or compression going on with those drums, because I just, and if it's like a purposeful thing, like if it's like that deliberately, then like as in like it's because it sounds like it's kind of like it sounds like the kick is distorting the mix a little bit, like in parts. If that's like a deliberate thing, then that's cool. That's totally fine. It suits the music. But it sounds like there might have just been a few extra dB too much into the red for the final stereo output. And so when the bounce has gone through, it just sounds like it's clipping a little bit, which is not, it's like a 50-50 kind of thing. Either it's deliberate or it sounds a little bit like the dynamic range is just a bit too small, and that can sort of come across as kind of distracting for people when they're listening to the music. But I'm going to assume that it was deliberate because everything else about this is very, very professional, you know. And don't get me wrong, the mixing and mastering is totally fine. It's just that took me by surprise, that's all. It could even be that the drums are quite loud in the mix. But anyways, aside from that small thing, basically, I think that Liz Fradkin is a really good songwriter, you know, like really interesting. Obviously got a lot of different influences. I love the progressive elements in this as well as the use of different instruments. It's just a really cool, fun time. The subject matter itself might not be as fun, but that's okay because Liz Fradkin made it an enjoyable experience for me as a listener. And I feel like that's the greatest success you can have as a songwriter, is to affect the listener in a certain way. And hopefully this was the way it was intended. So well done to Liz Fradkin, because there is music I listen to and it just doesn't make me feel anything. And it's awkward for me because it's like, well, what do I say about this? I don't know how to relate to this. I can't empathize or sympathize with this. I you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just, I love the vocal parts in this as well. It was so all the different harmonies going on with the vocals was really dope. But thank you very much for watching this review of Liz Fradkin's song System Crash from the Liz Fradkin News album. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. If you want to check out more of Liz Fradkin, please do check out his Spotify, as I'm assuming because he's doing albums, he'll probably have a fair bit of material online. Please stay cool, stay safe, have a great day. Please remember to support your local musicians as they need the help more than ever at this crazy point in time with all the weird stuff going on. And I'll see you in the next review. Catch you later. Spiderhands out.